Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the new video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Gale. Look at just look at how beautiful Gale is. Just picked him up from Ball Pass. There is all the stuff I unlocked. At the end of the video, I'm going to have a very sped up thing of me getting absolutely nothing from all the packs. So let's get right into my opinion on Gale. Well, from just first opinions on Gale and like all of this stuff like that, I'm very confused about chromatic brawlers. Is chromatic brawler supposed to be better than legendary, or is it just supposed to be more rare? Now, what I first think about chromatic brawlers is I'm not sure if it's. I really don't think it's supposed to be better because as there's only one chromatic brawler, this is one opinion on him. I don't think he's actually better than any legendary, but I think it was really just to get more people to buy it, since chromatic I'm pretty sure is more rare to get into a chest than a legendary is. So that could just be another way for people to buy brawl passes, like, oh, this is the only way I'm gonna get him, basically stuff like that. So yeah, that's my first thought about the chromatic thing about him. Another thing to keep in mind, guys, is that I do not have Gale's Gadget, and I only have him at rank 9, so I have not been playing him too long. I don't have any star powers or anything like that, so I will not be able to know how good he is at his full potential. But for right now, me knowing what his gadget is, which actually does increase his rating by a lot, I still have a pretty solid rating for what I think Gale could be. But I will tell you guys that at the end of the video. So I'm just going to be telling you more about Gale's specific attacks and what Gale can do well and what he can't do well. Okay, so Gale is he's pretty good at support character. Now, solo Showdown, Gale cannot really support himself. If you're a good Gale player, I guess you can, but even if you have his gadget doesn't really help in solo Showdown. There's not really anyone to support. His health and attack isn't that great. I guess his attack can be really good for other modes. So that's why we're going to grade him in every single mode. First, starting off with Showdown, which is kind of like what I just said. Solo Showdown, Gale, I might have said Frank a couple times because that's what I've said Frank a couple times. But Gale, he is not that good at Showdown. I mean, Duo Showdown, I feel like he could have a little bit more potential than he does in Solo Showdown. But Showdown is just not looking too good for my boy Gale. Okay, now, Gale in Brawl Ball. Gale is usable in Brawl Ball. He's not the best at it. Now, I'd say he's like middle of the pack for Brawl Ball, but at the same time, Brawl Ball I think he's a little bit above average because his super can push people away from the ball, and he could be pretty usable in Brawl Ball, and that is not the best option. As you guys can tell, the mode I'm actually using him in this gameplay is Gem Grab, because that is what I think is the best. When you have his gadget, you can spring all over the place. If you didn't know what his gadget is, it can make a spring. Like, the springs on the map are not ones I made, those are just included on the map, but it makes springs like that, which makes it really easy to move. So if you have the gadget, you can easily get to the middle of the map, which make it a lot easier. You can really support your you can support your teammates, because Gale's a lot of supportive character. And if you notice, I'm like clutching up with Gale a lot, pushing people away, getting gems, stuff like that. So Gem Grab, I think, is actually the best mode for Gale to play in. But let's grade him on the other modes too. Okay, Gale in Bounty. Gale could be okay in Bounty. I'm not sure. I actually haven't really played Gale in Bounty, so he could be pretty good in Bounty, me just thinking about it. But there's also Siege. Siege is, in my opinion, an underrated game mode. I think Siege is actually one of my most favorite game modes other than Showdown. But I do not think Gale could be good in Siege, so don't use Gale in Siege. But anyway. So in the background, we do have Aiden. The bud came through and wanted to play some Gale with us. He's actually doing a series on his channel called Grinding with Gale, since he also just got Gale. So if you guys want to check that out, I will try to leave a link in the description so you can check his Grinding with Gale series. But now let's get right back into my opinion with Gale. Now, Gale as like a character design, I actually love Gale's character design. I think he is really cool. I love his voice actor. He has some pretty cool lines. I actually just love the voice acting in this whole game, to be honest. I think it's great. Gale is a nice brawler to get out of Brawl Pass. Brawl Pass actually does have a lot of value, so I don't expect Supercell to, like, give you a great brawler. I don't expect you to give them a 10 out of 10 brawler, S-tier brawler, out of the Brawl Pass, which already gives you so much value, even though you can tell, guys, at the end of the video, by opening more than, like, 4 mega boxes, I got absolutely nothing. I mean, I did upgrade some of my best brawlers, but that doesn't really matter. But anyway, guys, Gale, I think he's good for what you get in Brawl Pass. So don't get me wrong, don't knock at Brawl Pass just because Gale might be a little bit of an only okay brawler. So I'm not trying to, like, say anything like that. It's just he's not the best. He is really actually fun to play with. I think Gale is super fun to play with. If I could rate him on how fun he is to play, I would say he's like a 7, 8 out of... I would say he's like an 8 out of 10 fun to play, because I just love pushing people away with the super. It's a pretty fast charge super. So yeah, guys, that is what I pretty much think about Gale. And as you can see, I've won almost all my games in this video, but this last game, maybe it was Aiden's fault. It's one of the only games I lost in this video. We did not win. We lost. I really thought we would win this. The problem with Gem Grab is, even when you have so many gems at the beginning, there can just be one turning point where the other team collects all of your gems and just hides away and wins. But yeah, guys, that is just how the match came out. Now I'm going to go to my final opinions. So, my final opinions, I think Gale is pretty middle of the pack, and the rating should come up in just a second. 6 out of 10 for Gale. He is not the best, but he could be a little bit better than average when it comes to games like Gem Grab, maybe some Bounty, but Solo Showdown, he is just not the way. But anyway, guys, if you guys want to check out this pack opening from the Brawl Pass, you guys can see this. I didn't get much, but it's still just really fun to, like, see me open some packs if you want to do it. It's in fast motion, so it'll go by quicker. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment below any new videos you want to see. I think my next video is going to be a tier list on my favorite brawlers, so see you guys in that one.